Alright, this is another playthrough for the TGC Tours Challenge Circuit Rookie Design Battle. We'll be playing through Maeze Park, North. This course is an entry, like I said, into the Challenge Circuit Rookie Design Battle. In order to be considered a rookie, designer needed to, or could have no more than one course on tour, or no more than 4 courses approved for tour play. And this is by Loco on the Soco. I'm playing from tips, black tees. I'll try pin 4. Of course, Maeze Park qualified for the quarterfinals by placing 5th in the preliminary round. Was matched up against the dunes at Lake Marie, and was knocked out. So officially a 5th place finish in the contest here. First hole, interesting choice of textures. I think the band of light rough is a little bright and unnatural looking for my taste. Yeah. Right, first hole. Bush seems to be going through the tree there on the right. Fairway shape is good. Sloping is good. Some grasses in some places it's kind of clean. Planting's a little bit inconsistent. I don't like this. Like my second shot. Like, I'm gonna come here and I've gotta. Oh, it's a par 5, but I think this tree needs to be out of the way. I don't really like it. I sort of have to hit and kind of stay away from it. Now it's in my way. I'm not a real fan of this. Lay up on my second shot. Fairways are soft. Interesting choice. Greens are soft also. And fast. See how aggressive the greens are. Good putt. And second hole. Nice waterfall on the right. Well framed. I would have liked to be able to see this. I think this and the green complex, I think all should kind of go down a little bit closer to the water so that I really get a better appreciation of the valley, the water, and the cuts in front of the green. Bunker's okay. Sort of high on both sides. Maybe this should be the low side and this should be the high side. Interesting to have the rake detail there. This green is significantly smaller than the previous green. That sign back there seemed out of place. Kind of a sign there. Nest. I like the view from this. I like the shape of the fairway is interesting. I've got this bunker and tree. It's a little curious. I think for me, I would have done away with the bunker and put more than one tree at this corner so that I don't really have to hit around it. I wonder if it's a tree that you could carry or hit through. This bunker over here is pretty good. Back of this bunker on the left could be raised just a little bit. And something could be put here to make this pin a little bit more daunting, a little bit more challenging. And right now I've got really a couple of options. I could play it safe and hit to this spot, right? And the green's kind of helping me. I've got a little bit of a bowl here. I could play it and bounce it up. That's not a problem. Or I could try to carry to the pin, depending upon wind and length of shot. But there's really no danger here. Danger is just do I miss left and right. My fourth hole. There's some detail going on at the tee. It's interesting. I don't really get to appreciate it from the tee, but it's nice detail when I look back. I have this tree over on the right. It's an interesting hole. Tempted to hit driver, but in reality I want to hit this. I hit that a little farther than I intended. But the pitch changed. It's interesting green. I like this look. Elevated green, bunker in the front, sort of Augusta style. It's a little bit big. There, I think that bunker's a little bit big, but if it's a consistent, you can definitely do it. I like the rise of this green. It's an interesting complex. I missed left. I pulled it. Okay. Okay, let's check out this retaining wall. It's interesting. A few things on it. From a distance, it looks really good. It's here. This is not perfect. So maybe the retaining wall needed to be a little bit higher. You can see we've gone and made it 4 or 5 or 4 deep. So it's quadrupled. It's still not quite as smooth as it should be here. And retaining walls are really hard to do. In terms of the actual shape of the outside of it, I like the curvature. A little bit funky here. You see that right on the left-hand side there. It's like a better view. Right. You see how that kind of just waves out a little bit. Slight minor thing there. But otherwise, pretty good. Good look off the tee. I can see the bunker in the back. Maybe what I would have done is tried to clear out some of these trees so that you get a better, better lighting on this bunker. This bunker really should be shown off, and it's hidden in shadows, really from these trees here. So, right there, shadows are covering that side of that bunker. So, I'm gonna eliminate the trees to bring in as much light, especially on a hole like this where you're hitting toward the sun, so really want to take advantage of the lighting if you can. Tough pin. I'm tempted to bounce it up. 72 should be pretty good. That might be too far. Alright, the one thing I will say is I had a 180-yard shot approach to a front pin, and the green, unless I hit it in the first 2 yards of this green, it runs away. It slopes down. Now I have an uphill putt. So it's very, very, very difficult to stop the ball if in that case. Oh. So there's nothing really wrong about it. It's just we want to be careful so we don't have too many of those. Right, and be careful not to. Alright, so here's a risk reward presented in a different way. And it's the risk that I'm running is, can I run through this fairway, which is 310 and down the hill. If I get it fast, I definitely will. I don't want that. But the option is to lay up a little bit and play it to here, so it doesn't. And I leave myself a 180-yard approach, which is what I'm going to do. But it's a risk reward presented in a different way. It's not, can I carry this bunker, or can I take on this narrow fairway? It's just, can I stay short? How close can I get to that hazard? Right, here's a tough pin. Bunker's front left. And it's in a pretty shallow area. I don't know that I'll be able to stop this near the hole. Just sort of get lucky. That's about as good as you could do. This is a backstop to help me. Nice putt. So visually, the course is kind of leaving me wanting more. I've got really neat fairways. I've got the sunken rocks. I've got the really neatly shaped greens, the above average bunkering, and that's sort of what propelled the course into the knockout stage. But I'm not getting any kind of visual wow. I'm not getting a lot of decisions to make. I'm getting some. Uh, but those are the things that I think are really holding this back from being a truly great course. It's certainly solid. Um, Certainly a strong course. Certainly one that is replayable. I think players will be happy to play 4 times in a week, 4 times in a day, 4 times in a span of 2 hours. I hit that long. A tough yardage, 115. A tough chip. Oh, that rolled a lot. It's just sort of lacking that extra stuff, the extra polish, the extra stuff going on. It's, you know, solid. And then we've hit all the really important um, things, right? We've got a bunch of neat fairways and greens, and it's very playable. It's got an interest. Holes are presented. There's a variety. There's interesting routing decisions to be made. So all the major things are there. Just missed. Since the patch, I like the putting. There's much more risk in being above the hole. I would never have been 6 feet long prior to the patch, so I like this hole that it's a long par 4 and challenging hole. I know some designers, especially since we're focusing on challenge circuit, which is novice and intermediate level tours, that some designers are maybe apprehensive to build holes that are, of exceptional length. So here I've got back-to-back holes. I've got one that's par 4 that's 512 and a par 5 that's 620. Oh no. Alright, got a lucky bounce to put me in light rough. No. Bad shot. I'll take it. I thought that was going to go left at the end. It just didn't. Just didn't go left. I think what I really would like to see is some more elevation, not just with the layout, not necessarily so much from tee to green, but more work like these rocks. I like the idea. It's just sort of an unkempt area where there's grasses and rocks. Why are they there? Why aren't these excavated? Maybe it's a steep little trench that's there that runs through. It's planted, or it's there's a little sort of a wavy type of rolling hill, and this is in the valley that runs down, or something like that. To put these things and decorate. I'm trying to think of a couple courses that have that that are TGC 2019. Um, um, can't think of any offhand. Thinking of some older ones like Dusty Lion by Mr. Ula. Sleeping Giant by Stay Puffed. And a couple of those. I'm trying to think if one of Matt Fritch's course has something like that. But it's kind of just small areas, and from tee to green, just in between, just depressions that can be planted. And have holes that are higher and lower next to each other, so there's a natural cliff on one that steps down. When you're playing on the upper one, is maybe a middle section that dips down. There's a bridge that covers it, something like that. Things like that would be interesting. Here again is another instance where there's a tree as a hazard. And the play, I guess, is to lay up with a 5 hybrid. Can I drive past this tree? I think I can drive past the tree. Interesting presentation of risk reward. Looks like my 2 wood, which is the default club off the tee, just puts me in danger of being stuck behind that tree. This could be good. Felt soft before, but maybe it's not. Oh, it runs away. Oh, heading downhill now. Maybe they're medium. Felt soft earlier. But maybe it's just that I hit into an upslope. $350. Risk reward here is about taking on the corner here. I think my local course has a hole like this. And I'm not familiar with the new draw, but I'll try it. Nice. Uh-oh, that could go forever. No. Like the lighting, like the way your light shines through these trees. It's a tough hole. Tough hole. Tough yardage. Should have played that left. It was a nice hole though. Like the backstop. If I had hit a good drive, I had a chance of hitting that backstop and rolling back. Nice mix of holes on the back nine, I think. I take on that bunker. Get over it. Lucky break. Ah, got myself stuck behind a tree. There's a tough pin. Myself in trouble here. Oh no. I left myself in a terrible spot. Deserve to be back here. I pushed that right. Bogey. At 6 feet. Another gimme. Okay. Nice hole. Yeah, from a layout standpoint, as far as holes, I do like them. Most of them. I think this fairway might be a little bit wide. Is there a reason for it to be that wide? I don't see any reason for the right side of that fairway. I think this one just kind of maybe got got out of hand here. Oh man, I want to reach this green. Just don't think I can. I don't think there's any benefit to it. I want to put myself over here. Think. Yeah, that's good. This should be good. Green, this pin, it's pretty interesting. You miss long, you go for that in 2 and you end up down there. That's a tough 2-putt. Another longer hole, like it. Like the tee shot, I don't know. Okay. So I talked about it earlier and kind of got it here, kind of got the idea. Whoops. Right. That idea, I like that idea. Do more. Do more of that. But since it's a fenced off area, it should be out of bounds. The front pin is begging me to hit it as far as I can. Should be good. This green is also a little bit small. I like the light rough pathway. I don't think we've seen that throughout the course. I feel like there's definitely been some holes where that wasn't there. But I like it. I think that should be there more. Oh, that's slow. That was my fault. What a terrible swing. Haven't mastered that at all. Bogey. Right, 17. Alright. It's a little bit of a blind, semi-blind tee shot. Fairway's wide enough where it's not that big a deal, even though you can't see these hazards. I don't know. Being that there's some element of risk reward here, even though I can easily hit over it. I think I would like to see them, but it's not too bad. Hasn't been something that I've seen a lot of on this course, so I think this green complex would really pop if it was raised about 5 feet. You can really see these bunkers. That bunker on the right, it's an interesting shape, and I don't see hardly see any of it. I would like to see this green complex, the entire complex, raised up a few feet. Really show off those bunkers because they look pretty good. They look pretty cool. So that the green complex kind of looks like that. And what I see is this, but I want to see that. Would look even better. I putt this. Kind of hit the brakes on the back nine. I like this view off the tee though. You would want to clear out that tree. It's blocking the sun from shining on this bunker. The other ones are okay. I think that bunker's visible enough. It's just the bunker's there and it's in a really good spot and looks pretty cool, but I don't really get a chance to see it from the tee. I don't think I can reach this. Front pin. Nope. Just trying it out. Okay. Sort of lost steam on the back nine, but nice course. Really, really well done. From a playability standpoint, it's really interesting, really good. It seems straightforward, but it isn't. Most of the holes have multiple driving options. Greens are interesting. Well done. I would just think I'd like to see a little bit more. I want to see the designer take the next step with the objects and sort of elevation, not from tee to green, but sort of in the out of play areas, and introduce um, more interest there, more planting, other objects, rock work, and other things going on, just to break up the green. Um, uh, the other thing, the one thing I didn't like that was clearly a choice was the bright green band of light rough. I thought that was sort of a little bit jarring. I would have gone with you know, a different color there, but that's a minor nitpick. Um, Overall, really, really solid. Enjoyed playing it. Enjoyed playing it the several times that I played it through. During judging, enjoyed it through the playthrough. So definitely excited to have this course available for tour use. And appreciate it. So that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and close the stream and start up another one in a moment. That was Maeze Park North by Loco on the Soco.